Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am Maher Nasser, the acting head of the Department of Public Information at the United Nations. And it is my distinct privilege and honor to welcome you to the 2014 United Nations Day concert entitled Lang Lang and Friends. A special welcome to all of those who are watching us via live webcast tonight. We are delighted to gather tonight in the newly renovated General Assembly Hall to celebrate the 69th anniversary of the founding of the United Nations. On this day, UN Day, we look back on our collective achievements, consider the challenges before us, and recommit to working together in common cause for the common good. Tonight, we will enjoy a very special treat, a live musical journey organized by the United Nations Messenger of Peace, Lang Lang. Lang Lang is one of the most accomplished and inspiring musicians of our time. But what makes Lang Lang truly extraordinary is that he uses his love of music and his passion to help improve the lives of children around the world. As United Nations Messenger of Peace, he is committed to promoting the importance of global education and to encouraging youth to become good global citizens. It is therefore fitting that for this evening, Lang Lang and his foundation, the Lang Lang Foundation, International Music Foundation, have assembled an outstanding international youth orchestra representing 5 continents. The orchestra will be conducted by Manuel Lopez Gomez, a rising star. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the Secretary General of the United Nations, His Excellency Mr. Ban Ki-Moon, to deliver remarks.
Your Excellency, Mr. Sam Kutesa, President of the General Assembly of the United Nations, Excellencies, esteemed performers, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues of the United Nations, welcome to this celebration of the United Nations Day. Happy UN Day. In fact, I expected that you would call Happy UN Day to me. Will you do that? One more time. Happy UN Day! Thank you. Thank you very much for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, in this time of despair, a lot of conflicts and troubles, tonight's concert sounds a note of hope. The outbreak of Ebola virus is just the latest proof that our fates are linked all together. We are living in a small world, totally, very closely connected. Global challenges demand a global response. That global response is forged here in the United Nations in this General Assembly Hall. It is carried out by the United Nations and others around the world. And it succeeds thanks to partnership with experts, activists, and global citizens joining forces for a better future. One of our best champions is my messenger of peace, Lang Lang. Will you just give him big hands? I'm especially grateful that tonight he has brought together talented young people from around the world. I thank our conductor, Maestro Manuel Lopez Gomez, and all the performers. We are very much pleased to welcome Lang Lang's special guest, Sting. It is wonderful to see him back at the United Nations, and people are still talking about his performance here in 2012. I'm sure tonight will be just as memorable. All of us are fortunate to be a part of this special evening. But this celebration is much bigger than the audience in this room. United Nations Day is a chance to pay tribute to our hard-working staff around the world. They rush to danger zones, they shelter refugees, feed the hungry people, educate children, and foster peace. They defend the vulnerable and demand justice. Tonight, we kick off the 70th anniversary of the United Nations. We will have a much bigger ceremony and celebration next year, today, next year. That will be 70th birthday of the United Nations. I hope you will all join us that day next year. For 7 decades, our UN blue flag has flown over some of the toughest places on earth. It is a flag I saw as a young child when my own country, Korea, was ravaged by Korean War. It gave me hope. The United Nations was a beacon of hope to me and to all the Korean people. And we were able to survive only with the United Nations help. I'm very much humbled. Even these days, whenever I travel around the world, many people around the world, they see United Nations as their beacon of hope. And let us give them all what they need. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, as we enjoy this concert, let us think of our colleagues in the world's hotspots and all the people they serve, and let us resolve to advance a life of dignity for all. Let us work together to make this world better for all. I thank you. Enjoy the concert. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary General. I now have the honor to invite the President of the 69th session of the United Nations General Assembly, His Excellency Mr. Sam Kahamba.